It's not often, but it happens. And it always happens when you don't expect it. A random act of kindness from a total, complete stranger. The wife and I today decided we were going to go to Jersey Mike's Subs for lunch. They happen to have some $2 off coupons, so I printed those out and we headed down there. And we're each buying separate because that way, it's one per person per visit per day. So, say $4 on the whole deal. And that's that. So that was the thing we set out to do. And the wife wanted to get this Italian sandwich because it's actually very good. If you've never been to Jersey Mike's and you have one near you, check them out. They're definitely pretty awesome. Anyways, we head on down there. Got a nice dash cam clip on the way, so that was fun. It was a nice little bonus. And we head on down there. We go in, and there's a guy already in the place. And we were standing there, and the guy's still sort of ordering. He's not ordering just a sandwich. He's ordering a box. I think like 2 or 3 boxes. I don't understand. In the age of millennials ruling the world, they have an app. They have a website. Or you can just call them on the old telephone and say, hey, I want to get this, and this. When can you have it ready? Or if you do it through the app and that, it'll give you times for everything. And, and then you just head on down there. You pay in the store or you ready pay online. Doesn't make a difference. You just head on down there and all your shit's ready. Well, we're in the store and this guy is still trying to decide what to order. The guy reminded me of Mr. Drummond. Now, for those of you who don't remember Mr. Drummond, he was played by Conrad Bain, who we lost several years ago, an excellent actor, and was one of those faces that was instantly recognizable on TV throughout at least the 60s, at least the 70s and 80s for sure. Mr. Drummond was the father on Different Strokes. And Mr. Drummond, according to the theme song, was a man of means. Galar moolah. Well, we're standing there. We all got our masks. We're doing the 6 feet apart business. And the guy is still trying to, figure out what he wants. And I'm like, the wife has got an appointment she has to go to. So we're kind of a little pressed for time. Not very, but a little pressed for time. Didn't need this holdup, basically. So the guy's trying to decide. And it reminded me, because the wife showed me a clip the other day of a clip which, unfortunately, I'm not going to put in this video because Susan, of Beavis and Butthead, where Mr. McVicker, the principal of the school, was at a drive-through and he's ordering, and I'd like a large orange soda with no ice. And I want one of these with some of that. And, he was always, everything had an exclusion to it. No ice or extra this or not that. And it was just taking forever. And, of course, you got Butthead on the headset thing. And he's like, So, you know how that went. And that was just the fun of Beavis and Butthead. But the guy was like hemming and hawing, trying to decide, looking at the menu. We're waiting. So he finally says, okay, give me a box of number 10. That's the tuna sandwich. So the guy behind the counter starts making it. So he's cut all the bread up and he's preparing everything and he gets out his tub of tuna and he's putting that on. And I'm like, that tub does not look very full. And that's not good because that's what I wanted to order. And of course, the guy ran out of tuna. So I couldn't even get what I wanted. Didn't say what I wanted, didn't even get a chance to order yet. But I simply was going to have to get something else. So I decided, you know what? This Italian's always good, unlike the people next door, but, you know, I'll get that. I've had it a million times. It's always good, so whatever it is, it is. All right, so I'm standing there. The guy who's also standing there says to us, I'm really sorry about this here. Thank you for your patience. So I'm kind of a little perturbed at this point. So I kind of said sarcastically, but again, the good part of the mask is it blocks a lot of the facial expressions. So I said, well, it's not like I have a lot of choice. And the guy kind of looks at me. I said, yeah, I mean, I can just stand here and wait patiently, or I can leave and waste time going somewhere else. So I can wait here, or I can wait elsewhere. I have to wait, and that's that. So the guy's still cutting the bread, making the sandwiches, doing his thing, and now the guy decided on another box of something. And some other guy walks in, and the guy behind the counter says, are you here for a pickup? He says, yeah. Okay, what's your name? And he gives him his name. He says, yep, here you go. Hands it right to him. He already paid, did his thing on the app or whatever it was, and he was on his way. That's all fine and good. So he goes, and now the guy, Mr. Drummond, says to the guy behind the counter, sir, why don't you go ahead and take their order, make their sandwiches, and you can put it on my bill. Really? What? I was going to just stand there and wait. So I didn't say anything like, you know, I didn't say no or that's not necessary. But the guy just was like, yeah, I'll pay for it, no problem. And the guy makes our sandwiches and we go to the counter there and Mr. Drummond says, were you getting chips, drinks, anything? And we weren't really because we don't want the chips and drinks we have at home, and we were taking it home anyways. So it was like, well, no, that's quite all right. No, please, it's my treat, you know? And I'm like, that's quite kind of you, sir, but that's not necessary. We weren't actually getting that anyway, which was true. And Drummond paid for our shit. I went from like getting kind of pissed that I gotta wait to I got free lunch. I got a free sandwich, and the wife got a free sandwich. That was pretty cool. So, Mr. Drummond, whoever you are, thank you. I did say to Drummond that I'm going to go ahead and pay this forward in the future. Don't know when the future is going to be, but that's, you know, that could be a long time. So we're going to wait and see what happens. And, you know, I might end up doing that one day. Drummond did say one other thing. You know, I said, that's very kind of you, sir, and I thank you very deeply. And he said something that didn't process until I kind of like got out of there and was back on the road. He said, well, you only got one shot at it. Yeah, I guess you do. So be nice to other people. I was going to stand there and wait patiently, no matter how long it was going to take. I wasn't going to get pissed off and hop back in my BMW, hop a fucking curb, cut off 3 lanes and zip around and do shit because I couldn't wait for Mr. Drummond here. Nope. I was going to stand there and wait patiently like I would have done at any other establishment I was going to go to. There's people online ahead of me. I just have to wait. It's that simple. In this case, my patience paid off. So thanks again to Mr. Drummond. And think about it. Be nice to people because you truly do only have one shot at it. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.